There we go.
Office, I guess?
Yep.
Okay. Bye, Daniel.
So if you go and find me on YouTube, so it's A Smith at or Alexander Smith at scse.school. So if you go to YouTube and try to type in Alexander Smith, I don't know if that'll show me up or not. Smith SCSE, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. You may not be able to find me. It doesn't really matter. So at this point, I am live, and this is being streamed out to people. Nobody is watching, surprisingly. I can't imagine why nobody's watching this premium content. But that's essentially all you have to do. Like, that's it. So all you really need to do in order to go live with whatever you have captured, whatever you have built inside of your OBS, is a YouTube account and a stream key. And so whatever you have, whatever you have got built right now in OBS can get sent live out to the world, which is obviously pretty cool. Now, it doesn't have to just be using OBS to go live like this. If you remember when we were in the gym, I was showing you how you can use OBS to essentially live stream to a second screen. And I'll show you how to do that here in a second too. But are there any questions about how I did this or what this is doing? Everybody understand how this works? Cool. So if you cannot, unfortunately, with OBS, send two streams to two different services at the same time. That's a thing that a lot of people think they want to do. A lot of Twitch streamers think they want to do that. They want to send it to Twitch and to YouTube at the same time. They really don't, but I'll share that why in a second. Or if they want to send it to Facebook or YouTube at the same time, you can't do that. And it's not really a limitation of OBS as much as a limitation of the way streaming works. Because if you want to, think of what you're doing. You're sending a stream of video information to a transmitter, essentially, to a big broadcasting thing. And how do you send two of those to two different things at the same time? It just doesn't really work. There are other services you can get. The one that lots of people use is called XSplit, which is another thing that you're sending video to that, and then that sends video to YouTube or Facebook and Twitch or whatever. So it's another service you have to send your one video stream to that then rebroadcasts it to two different things. It's a paid service, but it's not really a thing that you want to do. What most Twitch streamers should be doing, in my opinion, is they can live stream at the same time, but if you notice, my recording button down here is still available. So I can record this stream as I'm broadcasting it out. And in some cases, that might be a smarter thing to do anyway, because most streams are hard to do in 1080p. Most streams are 720. And in Twitch's case, I think they limit you to 720 unless you have one of their pro accounts. So a 720p video is kind of crappy quality. You can set up OBS so that it streams in 720 but records in 1080 or in 4K. So you can have a local copy of everything that you did, your entire stream and everything that it was, saved on your hard drive in way higher quality that you can then edit down and post that to whatever you want. And so like when Twitch people are making clips of things and they're making clip shows of things, that's how they usually are doing it. They're just saving their file locally and editing everything down and then sending that to YouTube. So unless you're really, and obviously that's more work because you have to edit things on the other side, but you can get a much nicer looking video on the back side plus a live stream on the front. This is how I do all the board meetings as well. I always have a local copy saved just in case there was a problem or if the internet goes down or whatever. I might lose the stream, but I won't lose the recording. And that's just kind of a good thing to do. So much so that OBS has an option to automatically start recording when you start streaming so you can't screw it up. So that's a thing that you can set OBS itself to do is as soon as you hit stream, it's also recording. That does burn hard drive space, as you can imagine, because depending on what video quality you have things set to, you're just making a constant video that you're saving, and that can get huge. So if you stream for a couple hours, you could be talking about 40, 50, 60 gigabytes of video file that you're creating, but that's how it be. Okay, questions about any of this stuff? Great. This was the most high quality live stream I've ever done. How do you end it? Well, there's a couple of ways. You could just hit